For the second time in 3 years, the UEFA Champions League final would have a strong Madrid flavor as Real Madrid and Athletico meet in the Stadio San Siro in Milan. This is the second time in 3 years the UEFA Champions League final will be a distinctly local affair. 2 years ago, the teams met in Lisbon for the first final fixture involving clubs from the same city in European history. Athletico led 1-0 deep into added-on time, only for Madrid to equalize and go on to win 4-1 after extra time, thereby lifting their 10th European Cup, La Decima. This is the 6th one-country UEFA Champions League final, with Madrid having won 2 of the previous 5 against Valencia in the year 2000, where they won 3-0, and Athletico in 2014. Now, we all know this final wasn't the one we all expected. With Barcelona being the defending champions, we all thought that they would have been the first team to defend their UCL title. But it wasn't to be. They bowed out against Athletico. But let's go back a bit and look at the run that these two teams had. Real Madrid started their campaign in Group A alongside PSG, Shakhtar Donetsk, and Malmo, while Athletico was grouped with Benfica, Galatasaray, and Astana. Real Madrid made easy work of their opponents with 5 wins and 1 draw. The most memorable win of the lot was the 8-0 thrashing of Malmo, as Cristiano scored 4 goals and became the first player to hit the 11-goal mark in the Champions League group stage. They finished top of their group with 16 points and were drawn against Roma in the round of 16. Atletico Madrid, however, had a bit more work to do as Benfica challenged them for the top spot, and it came down to the final group stage game as Simeone's men defeated Benfica by 2-1 to clinch the top spot. The next opponent would be PSV Eindhoven. Now, Real Madrid were favourites to overcome Roma, but history was not on their side, as in the past 4 games Real Madrid have not registered a victory over Roma. But rewriting history is what this club is all about. And with their new manager, Zinedine Zidane, 2 2-0 victories was enough to take them to the quarterfinals to face Wolfsburg. Atletico Madrid, however, had a lot more work to do in their game against PSV, with both matches ending 0-0. Penalty kicks would be the deciding factor, and with Luciano Marcin missing PSV's 8th spot kick, he gave Juan Fran the opportunity to secure Atletico's first knockout win over the Dutch side, and he emphatically found the net to send Diego Simeone's men into the quarterfinals, where they would face defending champions Barcelona. In one of the greatest comebacks in UCL history, Real Madrid hopes of an 11th UCL title look all but gone, as in the first leg away to Wolfsburg, they were defeated by 2-0. But Cristiano Ronaldo hauled Real Madrid back into his 6th consecutive Champions League semi-final as his hat-trick sealed a 3-2 aggregate victory, where they will face the new boys, Manchester City. Atletico Madrid came into their game against Barcelona with the critics already writing them off, and with a 2-1 defeat in the first leg, Simeone's men might have said that they were right, with Torres giving them the lead in the 25th minute, but 2 bad tackles saw the ex-Chelsea striker given 2 yellow cards. Fast forward 1 week, and we have reached the second leg. Simeone knew all he needed was a 1-goal win to advance, and that was what he got. In the 36th minute, Griezmann scored. All pressure now on the Catalans, and in the latter stages of the game, a quick counter-attack, 3 things happened. 1, a handball from Iniesta. 2, a penalty was awarded. And 3, a second goal for Antoine Griezmann, securing the semi-final spot. With CR7 out due to injury concerns for the game, Real Madrid was still clear favourites against Manchester City. But without their star striker, Real lacked that attacking ability, and their chances were few. City, on the other hand, welcomed back captain Vincent Kompany and Kevin De Bruyne. But the final score in the first leg stayed at 0-0. Switching to the second leg after Vincent Kompany was forced off inside 10 minutes with an injury, Fernandinho's own goal gave Real Madrid a 1-0 aggregate win, placing them in the UCL finals for a 3rd time in 5 campaigns. Now back to Atletico. It was bad enough that they faced up against the defending champions Barcelona in the quarterfinals. Now they have to play arguably the 2nd best team in this competition, Bayern Munich. But one thing was for sure, Athletico has no fear, especially Saúl. Superb individual effort gave Athletico Madrid a vital 1-0 win going into the semi-final second leg. In Pep's last season as Bayern's coach, the UCL is the only trophy that has eluded him in his time as Bayern's coach. May the 3rd, 2016, the second leg has arrived. 31st minute, Xavi Alonso scores, and the scores are leveled. 33rd minute, a penalty to Bayern. Müller, who was left out of the first leg, steps up and misses. 53rd minute, Antoine Griezmann scores. Athletico have that crucial away goal. As Eminem taught us, you need just one chance and one opportunity. And that's the one Athletico has been waiting for. A mistake from Bayern as Griezmann gets away from the defense and he's played through on goal by Torres. And he makes no mistake in beating Neuer at the near post. Bayern need to win by 2 now to progress. 74th minute, goal by Robert Lewandowski strapped in. We're headed for a remarkable finish. Nearly every Bayern attacker has a touch on the ball in the build-up before Alaba's cross is headed back into the danger area by Vidal for Lewandowski, who bundles it into a gaping goal. Bayern lead on the night but are still behind on away goals. And that's how it ended. Diego Simeone's side booked their place in the final following one of the most memorable semi-final matches in recent memory. So all eyes on May 20th, where the Spanish finals will take place. Athletico Madrid have revenge on their minds with that 4-1 defeat 2 years ago in Lisbon still fresh in their minds, while Real Madrid are on a 12-game unbeaten streak and are looking to secure their only piece of silverware for this season. It's clear that Athletico had the more difficult run in defeating teams such as Barcelona and Bayern Munich, while Real Madrid made hard work of slightly easier teams. But that's in the past, and it all comes down to this one game and who will show up for it. Can Zidane in his first attempt as a manager win the UCL? Or can Diego Simeone take his beloved Athletico to their second UCL trophy? On May 28th, we'll find out.